Everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are back after international break and we will be going all the way through until March now. These are your Premier League predictions for week 12 of the Premier League. Oh my gosh. I swear, if I have another Liverpool incident with Van Dijk, I am going to lose my mind. Let's get right into the predictions. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 2. I'm sure I'm gonna get people saying, oh, but Arsenal are gonna win every single match, they're gonna win the league. No, they're not. Simple as this. No, they are not going to win Premier League. Gabriel is injured for 6 weeks. Their defense is gonna be their defense is gonna have more holes in it than a crumpet does. Let's just say that. Spurs will they have the majority of the players. They have Van de Ven the magician, and they will probably concede one to I think Gyökeres. Let's go with Saka. Saka will score one to make it 1-0. I think they're going to win at the Emirates. However, then Spurs will come back with two. Let's go with Colin Mwanu and I nearly said Heung-min Son. He's in the MLS. No, let's go with hmm. Let's go with Van de Ven. Let's go for another moment of magic. Bournemouth 2, West Ham 1. After a shocking 4-0 loss away at Aston Villa, I'm sure Bournemouth will recover against a struggling West Ham team. Yes, they have won the last two games, however, that was at the London Stadium. Bournemouth have had a great run. They've only lost at Villa Park, the Etihad, and Anfield. I think they'll be able to pick up a 2-1 win at the Vitality, beating West Ham because West Ham have only won at home, and I believe they'll have the home advantage. And they will get back to winning ways after that shock 4-0 defeat to Unai Emery's side. Someone Brentford won. Okay. Brentford, it's a weird one, honestly. Let's just say 1-1 because I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm just going to say Welbeck's going to score to make it 1-0 and then Charlotte's going to make it 1-1 because it's a tough game to call. Brighton have had an air season. Brentford have had an okay season for Keith Andrews, but still, let's just go with 1-1. Burnley nil, Chelsea 2. Okay. Burnley, they have had the international break to recover and recoup. However, it is Chelsea they are facing. Chelsea are on, I don't know, they've had a pretty good season so far. However, I just don't think Burnley will have the skill. Yes, it's a Turf Moor. Yes, Chelsea lost at Stamford Bridge to Sunderland. However, Sunderland are different to Burnley. I'm just going to say 2-0 to Chelsea. It will be João Pedro scoring one and Esteban score the other because he scored for Brazil over the international break. Fulham 2, Sunderland 1. Sunderland, if this was at the Stadium of Light, I'd say Sunderland would be able to beat Fulham because Fulham are in the talks of a relegation battle. I'm just not realising that this could have probably been 1-1, but I'm going to go with Kevin getting his first goal to make it 2-1 at Craven Cottage. Sunderland will make it 1-0, however, Fulham will claw two back, and I'm sure I will look like a complete drum squashy when this happens on final score on Saturday afternoon. Leeds 1, Aston Villa 1. Aston Villa have come off an emphatic 4-0 win over Bournemouth. They will want to carry on that momentum. However, this is at Elland Road, and the Elland Road crowd are very tough to overcome. Like, they are very tough to outshout. And I'm sure Leeds will have no problem picking up a draw, holding Aston Villa to a draw, especially because they'll have the support of their home fans. And I think, let me just check. No, never mind. It is actually, it's a Sunday, so it's not under the lights. But Elland Road, still, they'll be fine. Liverpool 3, Nottingham Forest 1. Liverpool are going to want to bounce back after a 3-0 loss at the Etihad. They're also going to want to score a goal which actually counts and actually stands, which doesn't get ruled out by some terrible officiating. That's not a story for now, though, because I will go on a rant again like I did in my last video. I think it'll be. Let's go with Florian Wirtz getting his first Liverpool goal. He'll then go and score a second, and then Alexander Isak will score his first Premier League goal for Liverpool. And let's go with Nottingham Forest scorer being Morgan Gibbs White off a corner, who will make it 1-0. It's going to look like a repeat of Anfield in the fourth game of the season last season. But I think tomorrow on final score, I'll be fine. I'll be cheering. And I'll be going, yay! Because it's at Anfield. Newcastle 2, Manchester City 2. It's going to be one of those games where it's just sprawly, but loads of goals scored. Let's go with Baltimore getting one. Let's go with. I don't know that many Newcastle players. It's difficult. I want to go with. Let's go with. Oh, I don't. Dan Burns seen red, so I can't even go with him. Right, actually, I'll just say Baltimore will score two for the sake of it, and Haaland will score one with Foden scoring the other. I wish it was a Haaland 2 for FPL, but that's neither here nor there. 2-2 at 2-2 at St James's Park. Wolves no Crystal Palace 2. Honestly, I'm not going to say much. Simple as this. Wolves not going to win a match. They're against Crystal Palace. Oliver Glasner is way better than Rob Edwards. Let's see how Rob Edwards actually does, though. I don't think he'll be able to do much, but let's see how he does because it is his dream job. Manchester United 1, Everton 2. Old Trafford, Old Trafford, Old Trafford. Oh my gosh, what am I saying? If this is right, this will be the best prediction ever. I just don't want Manchester United to win, honestly. But it'll be Mbeumo who gets another one. Obviously, it's the last couple weeks before AFCON begins. It will be Everton who score two. It will be Beto, and then in stoppage time, it will be Grealish. Let's go with Grealish. And David Moyes will outplay Ruben Amorim. And then Manchester United will not have long left to use Mbeumo because before he goes off for a bit to AFCON. I was just about to say he's not qualified, but Cameroon haven't qualified for the World Cup. Also, Scotland qualified for the World Cup, but that's a story for another day. Uh, yeah. Manchester United don't have long left to use, and Burma, I think Cameroon are in outcome. Anyway, those are your Premier League predictions for week 12 of the Premier League. Make sure to leave your comments below on what you think. I really, really hope Liverpool win this week, because I can't stand another Van Dijk incident. Oh, but they're going to be terrible anyway, aren't they? Please, Everton. Please, Sunderland. Please, Liverpool.